My girlfriend would like to start a YouTube channel, and I want to support her along the way. This video is my advice for her and for anyone on the same journey. I've been creating on YouTube for about a year now. Along the way I've had both successes and failures, learning a lot, sometimes the hard way. In this video I'll share the most important insights I've gained, especially around productivity as a busy parent with a full-time job, but also YouTube production, editing and publishing. How do you get started? Just choose a name and set up your YouTube channel. It can be your real name or a nickname. Don't stress over it, you can change it later. If you already know your niche, that's great. If not, don't worry, just experiment and see what's working. My first 3 videos, which are no longer online, were about balcony gardening, houseplants and habits for better sleep. Then, one day, I casually posted a video about how excited I was about my new camera, and it got thousands of views. That's how I found my niche. When I talk about gear, people usually listen. Other topics, not so much. And I'm okay with that because I love researching, buying and testing equipment. But that doesn't mean that I have to do it forever. I've reached the point where I have reviewed most of my gear, and I don't want to keep buying stuff just to review it. With the experience and confidence I've gained, I'm now ready to tell new stories and explore different topics. After all, that's why I came to YouTube in the first place. Since I come from a photography background, I already had a solid setup for filming and lighting, and I've kept investing in quality gear. But if that's not your case, don't let it stop you. Your smartphone is enough to get you started. Equipment isn't the barrier, generating good ideas and presenting them is. Don't worry, we'll cover that too. By the way, I'm really passionate about content creation and I will keep sharing what I learn. If you want to join me on this journey and hear about my latest discoveries, subscribe to my newsletter. The link is in the description. What works for me is focusing on my video ideas and scripts first thing in the morning, before anyone else is awake. No emails, no social media, just pure focus on creating. You also need to learn to deal with failure. I've made videos that barely anyone watched, and I put the same effort into those as my most successful ones. It's frustrating, even if I've learned something from each of them. Here's some advice that I wish I had heard when I started. Research outliers, find videos in your niche that have way more views than the creator's average, especially in smaller channels. Study their title, thumbnail and concept and see how you can apply similar ideas to your own channel. I'm not saying to copy, but take inspiration. Most creators borrow ideas from each other anyway. Your content will always be different because it's yours, your style, personality and approach. More advice I wish I'd had. Don't launch your channel with just one video, make 5 to 10 videos and release them close together. This helps YouTube cross-promote your content and makes it easier for viewers to understand what your channel is about. A few weeks after uploading, dive into YouTube Studio. Check your click-through rates to see if your titles and thumbnails are working, and look at the retention graph to find out where viewers are losing interest. If you get enough views, YouTube will also show you the demographics of your audience. This is really useful for adapting your style and content to people who actually resonate with it. Typically, this is a younger version of yourself, but try not to check your analytics too often. It can waste your time and cause unnecessary stress. I uninstalled YouTube Studio from my phone and block it on my browser to avoid the temptation. I usually record my videos on the weekends, setting up the softboxes, arranging the furniture and plants, and making myself look presentable. Yeah, that also takes time. I would like to batch record a few videos at once and capture all the B-roll I need in one go, but I'm not quite there yet. It takes me ages to record a 5 minutes video, so my softboxes often linger in the living room for weeks at a time. Writing scripts is my bottleneck. My goal is to have a few scripts ready to go for when I have time to record. Since I got a wireless mic, I've been recording more on the go or while traveling. As long as I have a script ready, I'm good to go. I usually edit in the evening since it doesn't require as much mental energy. I've spent so many dinners in front of my laptop editing videos, but I'm getting faster. They say you should aim for an edit that is just good enough. but as a perfectionist, that's tough. I've often re-uploaded videos because of tiny mistakes, but I'm trying to let go of that. It slows me down. I'm also considering outsourcing editing for simple talking head videos like this one, to focus more on scripting and recording, which makes the real difference. I always want to be working on scripts, have scripts ready to record and have videos ready to edit. But I don't set deadlines. I let my work sit for a few days before reviewing it, so I'll publish when it's ready. Publishing is the easy part. Choose a day and time, 11 AM, 4 PM or 7 PM in your audience time zone work well. For some reason, most of my views come from the United States, about 20% of the total. Meanwhile, only 0.3% of my views come from my home country, Spain, and that's probably friends and family. After publishing, try not to obsess over analytics, give it a day or two, and if the video flops, you can tweak the title or thumbnail. But try not to stress about it on the first few hours, it can really wreck your emotions. Creating content is a long game, and not every video will be a hit. When a video flops, it's important to accept it, suck it up, and avoid dwelling on the failure. Spending too much time trying to fix something that didn't work can drain your energy and stall your progress. Learn the lesson and move on. To find my voice on YouTube, I need to experiment, and that involves taking risks. Sometimes I'll create things that might not land as expected. But that is part of the journey, pushing boundaries, trying new ideas, and learning from every attempt. Every step helps me refine my style and brings me closer to who I am as a creator. Making it on YouTube is like building a snowball. People are unlikely to follow a creator with just a few hundred subscribers or watch a video with less than 1,000 views. But if you keep grinding, that small snowball grows, gathering more speed and size. The key is to keep moving forward and refining your craft, which brings me to another way you can level up. I know I said that gear doesn't matter much when you're just starting out, but if you're looking to step up your game, the first thing you should invest in is better audio. Check out this video where I explain why I chose a wireless microphone that made a big difference in my content.